Just bugging.
How y'all doing out? How y'all VW lovers doing out there today? This is G-Man with Just Bugging. Here we are back on the 75 trike. As you can see, I got the brake lines on here and the master. Now I've got that all lined up. I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to paint it, hang it up, suspend it to where I can paint both sides without touching it or anything. And next phase will be after it's dried and cured. We will be bringing in the transmission and putting it on here so I can fit the lines on for the clutch, and we can start getting on with this. The motor's probably going to be back in about a week, and I'm looking forward to it. The reveal will now, instead of being at the hot air balloon event 21st of March in Ocala, it's going to be, I think, the 27th and 28th in Daytona Beach. So we're hoping to have it done by then, which should be able to, and hopefully y'all come and visit us there. But we'll tell you about more details on the event. We've got the tranny on, the painted frame. It's a little smudgy with handprints on it right now. And we're getting ready to put the new boots on and the clamps and all the little bolts and then all the new bearings and put the seal kit on it and put my brake assembly on there, which I've got all together over here. Everything's already assembled, ready to put on. Already got my new mounts, motor or trans mounts, front and rear. The swing axle boot. Now, I don't know if everybody knows, but you don't put this straight up and down or on the bottom. I mean, you can start up here and put your bolts on it, and then you want to shift it back, not all the way down on the to the left, just slightly up, like slightly like that, and then put your clamps on it. You're gonna want to put some RTV down all the way down this, and you know this side has an opening for this groove to go into it. You want to put some RTV on there, hand tight all your bolts onto it, and then put your clamps on it. So that's how you do that. I'm gonna get to putting all that on, putting on some more into the chassis of the 1975 VW Trike. I'm looking forward to this. I've been waiting to get this down on the ground, new shocks on it and everything. So we got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna start putting my bolts through here, and then I'll fish it up onto it. Alright, I've got all my bolts in, and you want to put at the ends of it, up in the corners, shove some RTV in there, and down here out on that axle tube. Alright, put it up like that. Go ahead, if you have shiny axles, clean them up. Just kidding. Well, I don't want RTV all over my nice shiny axle tubes. Fish those clamp in there, get it up on there, make sure your clamp is completely on. There's a lip on it, you know. Alright, I'm gonna get my clamp started here. That looks sweet. My other clamp is in here. Make sure it's all connected together and kind of get it straight. Get your little accordion effect out here going, and go ahead and get it to where it's not necessarily looking like it's bent over. Alright, I can see my RTV coming up here. Call it anal, but I didn't work so hard on this frame to make a mess out of it. I know it's got smudge marks everywhere, but I'll go over it with some compound later. Alright, and you tighten up all your bolts on the boot and go to the next one. Alright, as you can see, got all my bolts tightened up. I really like the way it looks. It looks nice. To the next one, put this bad boy on. Hey guys, I went through hell with this O-ring on the back of this brake plate here, but as you can see, got it all on here finally. And of course I'm gonna go around and paint these nuts and bolts, but now the time to get to the other side. Oh boy, one done. I just went out and bought some stainless steel braided lines. They look really sharp. I've got to wallow out the hole here, enlarge the hole here so this brake line will go through there. So that's why that one's so far back. Went ahead and installed the shifter knob so I could get it adjusted properly so it shifts. And as you can see, that's going to be weird. I might have to adjust that again, the position of it. And I got my masters up here, found the right grommet and the elbow for the fitting. I'm just going to have to get a little bit more hose. I cut it too short and wanted to put some pressure on this nipple, so I don't want that to be leaking. So this is where we are with the trike, and if you all see, I got all my motors out here. I just got to do the valve adjustment on this one, and then when I'm done with that, I'll put on the painted valve covers, as you see over there. And I've got some of the lower heater box tins right there. And as you can see, we also have our new Just Buggin' decal. So if you know you're out driving and showing off your motor at a car show, someone can scan the QR code and see the process of this particular motor or any other Just Buggin' videos. Same with back here. Got our Just Buggin' locos and different spots on the vehicle. This one's mine. This one's the Orange Crush. And got all my parts over here. See the new shocks. Still got to do the modifications for the fuel tank. This is all for the 75 Trike again. I've got to modify this bracket because it's not going to have this style slave on it. So that's going to be for that. And then he's going to be bringing me the original rims that are highly polished. They look like brand new. They're going to be sitting on some big beefy Mickey Thompson tires. Then I can start mocking up the body on this. This is what I'm getting excited for. I mean, that's what I wanted to do, save my time on March for that. So I'm gonna have to start focusing on what I'm gonna do to duplicate a 1970s large metal flake paint job. Several techniques I've been researching. I'm gonna focus on that when I'm actually into it. So I'm set in my ways on that one. And have we got a treat here for you all today? We've got a 1995, yes, I said 95, Mexican Beetle. And it is wild looking, much different. Of course, you can see it's AC. Never seen a pump like this on a VW motor. Never seen a temp sensor in the head like that. It's pretty wild looking, much different. Look at the wiring harness. How the wires on this thing. And then, you know, it's fuel injected. You got your injectors right here beside the spark plugs. You got your fuel rail, and here it's like 40 something PSI. That's what Mike said. Surprising because I see hose clamps and rubber hoses on them, but they are braided. So, but the thing is, the exciting part is what we're going to be doing with this motor. All of this is coming off. When probably the only thing we're going to use is the case if it passes Mike's evaluation of the condition of the motor when he breaks it down. This one is going to get either the Gen 4 CB Performance fuel injection system, which is like $2,800, but we've located a Gen 2 system, which is brand new. Somebody's had it in storage for a while, just never used it. Now they can pull it out and sell it, so might get that for like half the cost of what the Gen 4 is, and they still support that over at CB Performance. So we're going to be pumping out probably 120 horsepower out of this thing. It's going to be beautiful. Wait till you you see the whole process. And he's probably going to be buying a high performance transmission to go in it, and it's going to get dressed out. It's going to be a pretty motor. So keep your eyes open on this one. It's going to be gone for a while, going into rebuild, and this is the 5th one in line. So a couple are coming out, so this probably won't come back to my hands until late March, and we'll probably start on it in beginning of May. All right, well, stay tuned for the 1995 Mex Beetle. It's going to be a fun one. So keep your eyes peeled on this one. We'll be doing that body pretty soon and get to see it mocked up, so stay tuned for the 1975 Trike.
Hey guys, it's Dalton. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more trike videos, and stay tuned for the videos of the Mexican engine that are coming later in the future. And leave a like, comment, subscribe, and have a Just Buggin' day.